Despite its abstention, South Africa affirmed the territorial integrity of states, including Ukraine, as sacrosanct, while rejecting all actions that undermine the purposes and principles of the UN Charter and international law, further explaining why it continues to seek the middle ground. A round of applause welcomed the passage of the text.
We abstained on the resolution because we believe that the objective of this Assembly, in keeping with its mandate, must always be to contribute to a constructive outcome conducive to the creation of sustainable peace in Ukraine. Unfortunately, some elements of the resolution do not address this. In the context of the heightened tensions in recent days, all efforts should be geared towards a ceasefire and a political solution. Mr. President, the General Assembly must stand together in seeking peace and unanimously call for an immediate end to the war. That should be our immediate focus.
Joyini further explained that they expected additional resolutions to focus on concrete proposals to end the war, conceding the heavy toll on the peoples of Ukraine. China also abstained, arguing that the resolution did little to bridge differences, while Russia's envoy failed to convince the majority to vote in rejecting the resolution.
We regret that the unscrupulous Western blackmailers who have been trying to wrestle the votes they need from developing states were aided by the President of the General Assembly, whose procedural maneuvering on October 10th during the first day of the resumed special session not only deprived UN members of the opportunity to vote without coercion through secret ballot, but also gave the blackmailers additional time to carry out their blackmail.
Western countries led the charge in condemning Russia's actions in Ukraine, speaking ahead of the vote.
The draft resolution before us is tabled in response to Russia's attempts to illegally and forcibly annex more of Ukraine's territory. The resolution reaffirms the principle that borders and boundaries cannot be changed without consent that is freely given.
The United Nations will not tolerate attempts at illegal annexation. We will never recognize it.
Siobhan Briceby's SABC News, New York.